So we have two ships now. One from Italy. By the way, thank you for every single person who protested in Italy and showed us that you can force a far-right government to do whatever you want. And one from Spain, who decided to show the world what it is to put your money where your mouth is. Ireland, where's your ship to protect the Sumud flotilla? What does this mean to the European Union? Specifically to this person.
People of Europe don't know how Europe functions. So, you can point on one person and say that, why don't you do, this decision and everything works out well.
Kaja Kallas, Vice President of the European Commission, High Representative for the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security. I'm assuming that she's not having the best of days because of the risk that the European Union is incurring because of Israel. According to Article 42.7 on the Treaty of the European Union, if a member state is the victim of armed aggression on its territory, the other member states shall have towards it an obligation of aid and assistance by all the means in their power. But Elia, you say, it's the middle of the Mediterranean. Yes. However, these two military ships are sailing under the flags of EU countries, which means that an attack on these ships is actually an attack on the territory that they represent. The reason why you haven't heard about this article is because it's never been triggered. Also, if any of these ships were to be attacked, it will also be a break on the UN Charter, and both Spain and Italy would have the right to request for aid and to respond in self-defense. None of this would be a concern to Kaja Kallas or Ursula von der Leyen or the European Commissions or the heads of policy and foreign affairs throughout Europe if we weren't dealing with the settler colonial ethno-state that at this moment is out of control and that little by little is dissolving not only international law, but the web of alliances that have kept Europe and the West safe. Isn't it a bit poetic that all of these structures of governance that the West created as a plausible deniability screen for their continuous exploitation of countries in the global South are being tested and frayed and disassembled by the very colony that they decided to create and protect?